A federal court saves premium cigars from the clutches of the FDA. Smokers can breathe easier. The rest of us should too, given the overreach of the FDA. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. One reason people's trust of public health officials is alarmingly low is that shockingly they have on occasion let politics trump science, or sometimes they've simply indulged in prejudice and emotional preferences. The attempt by the FDA to regulate premium cigars as if they were similar to cigarettes. These stogies have several unique characteristics, such as being handmade or hand-rolled. They're distinct from the machine-produced variety that one finds at convenience stores, and they tend to cost a lot. Makers constitute a cottage industry. Back in 2016, the FDA attempted to extend its regulatory clause onto these high-class cigars. It justified this power grab by invoking the 2009 Tobacco Control Act, which gave the agency the authority to regulate the tobacco industry. The legislation was meant to hit cigarettes, that is, big tobacco, not boutique cigar producers. These producers submitted evidence as to how their products differed in their health effects and usage. Premium cigar aficionados, most of them, are occasional consumers, not the daily users most cigarette smokers are, nor are they likely to inhale deeply the way cigarette smokers routinely do. Boutique cigar producers also rightly hit the FDA for falsely painting a picture of the extent to which young people engage in cigar consumption. The FDA brushed all this aside. So much for following the science. Unfortunately, the FDA's capriciousness is not confined to premium cigars. The agency, along with the rest of the U.S. public health establishment, is waging a relentless war against vaping, falsely equating it with cigarette smoking. This is a deadly lie. Vaping gives users the pleasure of inhaling nicotine without the murderous materials of cigarettes. It is by far the most effective tool in getting people to give up cigarettes, better than all those patches and gums and whatnot. In contrast to the U.S., for example, British health authorities encourage vaping as an alternative to smoking cigarettes. The hysteria here that teenage vaping is a gateway for cigarettes is belied by the fact that the rate of adolescent smoking has declined over the past decade. Of course, we shouldn't inhale any kind of smoke into our lungs, but by refusing to distinguish different products and usages, the FDA needlessly and dangerously undermines its integrity and authority. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.